Hi guys, this is Chaya Garcia, relationship therapist. I wanted to share that communicating negative emotions or dealing with issues that are negative or controversial or potentially conflictual require consent. So let's say you have a conflict with somebody that you want to resolve and that you want to go closer to them and mend the relationship and work on the relationship, and therefore communication on the conflict is required or desired. There still needs to be consent, which means you need to ask the individual with whom you're communicating when is a good time to talk and if they're ready to talk about it. So a lot of times, I'm just going to repeat that. You have to ask the other party when they're ready to talk and if they want to talk about it. So if they also want to have a relationship with you, they'll most likely say, yes, I would love to talk to resolve this. And if they don't care to have a relationship, they say, no, I don't want to talk about it with you, then that also gives you clarity on the fact that they don't really want to devote time and energy into the relationship. But let's say they want to talk. You have to say, when is a good time for you? When is it okay to talk? And so part of resolving conflict with respect to the other individual is making sure that you get consent, because help without consent is a form of control. And that's a whole nother topic that I can get into, but you should know that when you're trying to help a situation, if you don't get the other person to be a part of it and to agree with you as to what's going on and how and when, then it is a form of control. You wanting to control the situation, to just make it better, to just unload your emotions, to lash out, to get revenge, whatever the scenario is. So the light is turning green, so I'm gonna go, but just remember to, oh, it's turning red again. So just remember that when you want to communicate with someone, you need to ask them, and you need to remember that it's not just about you resolving things and you telling people what they need, but also making sure that they feel safe with you. Because if they don't feel safe communicating with you, then the communication is really for naught. And so many times people are like, let me tell you how I feel. I just want you to know how telling people how you feel is not okay if they're not ready or able to accept your negative emotions. So your negative emotions are valid, and the other person has a right to understand them if there's a way to deal with it. But at the same time, you need to get consent and ask them if it's okay, and ask them when it's a good time to talk, and make sure they're on board so that they're actually available and have the capacity to deal with you and your negative emotions and help it be resolved, to actually have peace. So may you have a beautiful Shabbat. May you always know how to take care of yourself and love yourself, and remember that no one's here to take care of you but you. So stop trying to let other people know how you feel so that they can make you feel better, and focus on yourself, and buy yourself flowers this Shabbos, and buy yourself a drink or some food that's going to make you feel happy and like you don't need anyone, because your power is in you. Your power is in the now. Your power is in your love. So love yourself and have an amazing Shabbat Shalom.